The gavel judges.
No, one of the gavel judges. Like, do you think that you would and you could hand out sentences without a jury? Do you think that you'd be like a good guy, or do you think that's too much power? And you just be like,
it's definitely too much power,
dude. If you had a female judge and her boyfriend just cheated on her, immediately when the first dude who walks in there after that, the gavel's just getting pressed down immediately, hanging by the dick,
scrotum.
Hanging by the ball sack and the dick in public execution.
That would be a terrible way to go.
Just until you die, you're
just hanging on by the balls and the wiener, and how would you be
you're just like you're hanging there, and you're like kind of like twisting in a circle. And you're like, end it.
It hurts so good.
Would your penis would fall off, right? But then like would you still live? And if you lived,
could you really live?
You probably, yeah. I mean, enemy at that point, but but I mean, so do you think that you would? Okay, that's a good question too, though.
Could you live without your dick and balls?
So, knowing what you know now,
okay,
your dick and balls fall off tomorrow because I came up and stabbed you with a shit knife. If there was an infection and it just spread to your dick and balls.
Debilitated my dick and balls.
And they just fell off.
Sorry, Mr. Rose. I'm sorry, Mr. Rose. We tried everything we could. We could not save your dick and balls.
Your dick and balls aren't going to make it.
What?
We have to amputate the dick and balls. How long do you think you can make it?
Like, what's my next step after that?
Yeah. Like, do you think you can just live your regular life and not give a fuck? Or is it going to be like, what's the point now?
I think I would definitely not be okay with it for a little bit. I think it would take at least a couple months
to recover from that.
Do they give you a pussy? Would they? I'm sorry.
Will they give me
a vagina?
So you're like, okay, well, my dick.
So if I can't have a dick and balls, will you give me a vagina?
Might as well try out a vagina.
Yeah,
give that a go. But then you wouldn't have any sensation. It would just be an empty hole that's getting fucked. It would kind of be like, it would kind of be like someone fucking your belly button. You're just kind of like,
you like that?
And you're like, no.
God, you know.
But maybe you're right. Maybe it would like feel good in your brain because you're like, maybe I'm still part of something here.
Yeah, because at least, because what's the alternative? Just sitting there doing nothing, right?
The alternative is you have no sexual anything. So you're saying,
fun. Just give me a little hole. Just give me a
hole. Yeah. You know what? You're right. If my fucking dick and balls had to get amputated,
give you a puss.
Might as well just get a puss and have no feeling and just be a part of it.
Yeah, dude. Give me that puss. Because YOLO, right?
Yeah, I mean
YOLO, and if I can't,
might as well start trying things at that point.
YOLO, right? And if I can't have my dick and balls anymore, give me a puss and let me try that.
You might as well start trying things. Okay. Let's say in the future, you ever played the game Cyberpunk?
I haven't played it, but I know of it.
Okay, let's say in the future,
can't you pick your dick size in that game?
You can. Let's say in the future, animatronics become so big that we can actually interchange our body parts like that.
Mm-hmm.
What is the size of the penis that you're choosing? Are you just going, okay, if you had to choose one size forever, are you just going full on
like monster cock?
Monster? Or is it just like, just give me the average?
It's like,
there's pros and cons to each.
There's definite pros and cons. Pros are like, wow.
Well, pros
is just like,
pros are like, wow. Like you walk into,
you're well endowed.
Yeah. Like when
you could be on like some brazzers. Or,
you're walking into the locker room, everyone's taking a second to appreciate.
Yeah, dude, being the big swinging dick in the locker room.
Yeah.
I've never been that.
But let's say
So will I also like? Do I get like other like? Is this? Am I basically just acquiring like a normal penis, just picking my own length, or do I get like some gizmos and gadgets to go with my new Robo Dick?
Well, they have to make it realistic. So if you're going anything above 10 inches, it's gonna be black. Because they're not like they're getting real ones and they're just transplanting it on you. So they're not gonna put
Are there
a
no
10-inch white penis on you.
Are there no robo pusses? There's no robot vaginas around?
Sure. What do you mean?
So that's what I'm saying is like if a robot dick can be like super big, then how big would a robot vagina be? The same size as a normal vagina, or would it be built for robot dicks? Because
Now
if you had an 18-inch long robot dick, you would need a robot vagina. A real vagina isn't going to
okay,
help out there.
whoa. We're going 18 inches on them?
I'm just saying.
Fuck.
I'm just saying. Hypothetically speaking, of course, I'm just saying if
That's
you know.
that's a deep chasm
But that's why you need a robo vagina. That's why you need a
to
robo
fill.
puss.
These are
hear me out. You're not hearing me out.
Okay,
right
okay. Let me hear you out. Okay. So okay, let me get. Hold on. Let me get my checklist. So we're talking. There's 8 robo puss
and robo peen
and a robo cock.
Robo dicks. Robo
Okay?
cock. Right.
All right. Let me hear you out.
So I'm saying, anybody,
so you walked into
if we're in this world, right? If we're in this cyberpunk.
Yeah, we're in cyberpunk. You walked into the shop. You're like, I need an 18-inch penis. They're like, okay, we got it in the back for you. We'll be right out.
But you wouldn't want an 18-inch penis if it's not going to fit anywhere. So that's where the robo puss comes in.
Okay, so I walk in after you, and I'm like, hey, yep, I need a 20-inch.
I need a 20-inch deep.
Where the fuck
I need a 20-inch deep robo puss implanted in me.
Okay, do you have any 20-inch robo pusses back there? They're like, yep, we got one right back.
We just got them restocked today. Actually,
we actually just got a
20
a fresh shipment. Just wait right here.
Do you want a new uterus as well? Those just came in today as well. It's like,
damn, dude, that would be intense if they started.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because if you're gonna make robo dicks, you would need you wouldn't want to. Because that's half the market you're missing out on there.
Yeah.
Well, half we all know about sales. We all know about the sales business.
Or you're saying half the value because, like, if you go get an 18-inch, and only half it fits, it's like, well, I just lost half the value anyways. So.
Not only did you lose half the value, but it's also like how many normal women are going to be able to, take that on.
Dude, okay.
You need a robot vagina to take on your robot penis.
Okay. All right.
Call me crazy for fucking thinking that. I mean, maybe I'm just wrong.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, but if you could, and you started making like, off these actual topics, like reality here. If they did start making, you could start making changes to the body, like animatronic changes. Would you actually do it?
Get a bigger wiener?
Okay. Well, not necessarily.
Fucking duh.
Okay.
The fuck?
Not necessarily that. But if you were like, we could we'll just chop off your fucking right leg. It'll hurt like a bitch at first, but then we'll just add
a robot
leg,
and you'll be able to run 10% faster.
And you'll be able to run 20% faster and dunk like LeBron.
Just one leg? I don't need
both
legs for
you're going to have to do both legs. So they're going to chop both your fucking legs off. And you have to let them heal first. So like for like 6 months,
I have to be legless.
You have to be legless. Because you have to let them heal first, obviously.
Yeah. That would be that's a good one. But if I'm getting like really, really high quality,
dude, then legs, you're like, you would be the man on the basketball court.
Exactly, dude. And they could give me a couple more inches on the legs as well. And
then
I could be like 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah, sure.
And then at that point, you don't even need the robot dick.
Yeah, a couple more inches might not hurt.
Yeah.
But okay, also though, do you think if that ever did happen, everyone would just be walking around like
with
fucking
robot dicks?
Dude, robot everything. They'd be like, dude, we're all fucking 6'9", fucking
18-inch penis.
That would be bad. Hopefully they never come out with this shit because this would be really bad.
Yeah, dude, because if I lived in a world where everybody was a fucking 6'9" cyborg with an 18-inch wiener, I don't know if I want to live in that world.
I would be
sounds like
scared.
That sounds like it might possibly
scared.
be a little bit dangerous.
I would be really scared every day that I walk around.
Every one of them.
One of them is just
18
You
inches.
could just see it as they walk in their pants. It's just like swaying.
Because either they're wearing tight-fitting pants and they're not swaying, so it's like just a mass.
It looks like a baseball
Or
bat.
they're wearing like shorts and it's just peeking out through the bottom of the shorts.
Yep.
Or they're wearing loose-fitting like sweats, and that's where they get the dangle going.